the statistic never ceases to shock me that we as South Africans are the third most obese nation in the world after the United States and the UK. Now, this leads to an ever-increased risk of cardiovascular diseases like heart failure caused by high cholesterol. And our nutritional expert, Andrea du Plessis, is here, and she actually got a question from one of her followers saying that her father passed away from a heart attack, and it's been a constant problem, high cholesterol in their family. In fact, she had her test taken, and she had a 15 reading of high cholesterol. And of course, now that she has a baby and has a child to look after, she's trying to eat healthier, she's trying to get exercise in to control that, and she's looking for advice from you. What can she do to control her cholesterol?
So if your cholesterol is less than 5, it means you're in the safe zone. If it's between 5 and 7, you're in the sort of orange zone, if you could call it that, of a warning sign, and you have to then obviously change your diet and eat healthily, but you may not need medication at that stage, depending on what the blood test, the more complex blood test results say. If your cholesterol is over 7 or up to 15, which is exceptionally high, you have to take medication. So the cholesterol medications are very effective in bringing down that excessively high levels to reduce the risks of heart failure.
Yeah, and that's so important for you to get your cholesterol tested on a regular basis so that you know. I mean, last time I checked, I was a 5.8, but which is, like you say, it puts me in the orange zone, so I need to have another check to see where I'm at. So if you are in the zone where you can use natural remedies, or you can, change your diet in a certain way, what do you prescribe? What's there?
Well, there are some natural remedies like Vitalmix, the cholesterol ease product, and along with exercise and a healthy diet, that will definitely help you. But once you're on medication, and many people within that zone between levels of 5 and 7 do take cholesterol medication. And what many people don't realize is, even though the medication has very positive and therapeutic effects in reducing your cholesterol, there are some unintended consequences and undesirable side effects. So often you'll hear people that are on cholesterol medicines complaining about muscle pain, aches and pains, joint pains. And that's one of the symptoms that you can experience as a result of that.
All right. Now, how do you go about remedying that then?
Well, it's not necessarily a direct remedy, but one of the unintended consequences of taking cholesterol medicine is it depletes a nutrient called coenzyme Q10. And coenzyme Q10 is a nutrient that is critical for heart health. So unfortunately, even though the cholesterol medicine does something good, it also does something bad in reducing and depleting CoQ10 from your body. And it's absolutely important to replenish that through your diet, but more importantly through supplements. This is the Vital Coenzyme Q10. This is what the capsules look like. And this product exists on the market. It's there specifically because we know so many South Africans take cholesterol-lowering medication. These I've specifically placed here because they contain coenzyme Q10. So sardines, so fish definitely is a rich source, nuts and seeds. And in the past, before we knew a lot more about cholesterol, they used to warn people with high cholesterol saying don't eat nuts and seeds because they contain fats. But now we know that these are good fats that help to manage cholesterol actually. So one can eat these, but in moderation. So I normally say if you're watching your weight, don't eat more than a handful of nuts. And that will give you about 1 to 2 milligrams of coenzyme Q10. And that's not going to cut it, unfortunately. If you look at this capsule, there's 100 milligrams. So here we talk about just dietary intake. Here we talk about a therapeutic dose. So it's a nice strong dose to really increase your levels that you need.
If one had to flip the script a little bit, we talk about healthy and good cholesterol, right? There's that too, there's that aspect of it too.
Yes, definitely. These nuts and seeds also help your body to increase the good cholesterol, the HDL cholesterol, and decrease the bad cholesterol, the LDL cholesterol. So it's all about trying to find the balance.
Perfect. Well, Andrea, as always, we really appreciate your advice, and thank you for letting us in. And Leanne, thank you very much for posting that question, and I hope that Andrea did help you somewhat. Of course, if you have any further questions, you're welcome to connect with Andrea on Facebook. Her address is Andrea du Plessis, Vital Expert.
Trust Vital for your family's health.